When we were young, I mean, the first band that really meant anything to me was the Sex Pistols. I don't know how much of that comes through in this band, maybe a little bit, but I mean, that was definitely my one of my defining moments musically was hearing that album for the first time. I felt like I had discovered like an identity, things like that, you know, that was separate from my parents or the other kids at school. We were trying to describe how we wanted the guitar to sound to each other and figure it out. So we wanted it to sound like a more sinister version of like a sitar on a 60s record or something, but, you know, just more abrasive. So we were thinking, I don't know, somewhat blunt.
We've been playing music for so long that, and never making any money or never having anybody pay attention to us, so if that happens, you know, I mean, I think that we still will look at ourselves and our music as the same thing that it was before, 5 years, 10 years before, just us making music and, you know, together in our houses. I would like to think that we'd stay the same and you know, we'd still make records that only mattered to us and not to what, you know, what our surrounding business people thought would be good, or, you know, or even, I don't know. I think that would be a cool platform to have, I suppose, but only if we used it right to, like, you know, make music that we thought was important and, like, dangerous.
I think that music is much more affected by media than it used to be, because people are so self-obsessed, you know, everything's on the internet, so people are constantly, like, you know, seeing what everybody thinks of them on message on the internet. It's just weird, you know. We've definitely benefited from the internet, so I mean, I'm not cursing it by any means, but it has taken a lot of the romance, you know, and mystery out of music. Do you know what I mean? It used to be if you heard of a band, you had to invest a little bit of money to buy something, you know. So you're not gonna listen as casually to something that you paid money for as you would if you're just looking on somebody's MySpace page. You know what I mean? It doesn't take any investment on the listener's part, so it's just very casual and quick, and you listen to 10 seconds of something and make up your mind about it.
You just got to find a new way of being, like, you know, interesting and sticking out and being, you know, interesting, I suppose. You got to use this technology, find your own way of staying vital and, like, creative and, you know, and mysterious or whatever. But I don't think anything's going to go backwards. I think it'll probably only go forwards now that, you know, music is being distributed the way it is on the internet, and the way that, you know, bands are popping up and music videos and whatnot. It's great, though. You just got to find your way of staying afloat, I suppose.